video is going to be a review and demo of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I picked this up a few months ago when I was in Washington, D.C. at a Sephora there. They had Armani. My Sephora doesn't have it, but I will link below where you can purchase this if you guys are interested. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this product, show you how it looks on my face, and who I would recommend it for. So this is a high-end foundation, which means you can't get it at a drugstore. You're only going to be able to find it at department stores like Armani counters, Nordstrom, stuff like that. And it retails for a hefty $62, which I know a ton of you guys have been asking me to do this video because you're like, is it worth it or is it not? Because I feel like a lot of people rave about this foundation. So I'm going to give you my thoughts today. So to start off, I'm going to tell you what the product claims to do. I'm just going to read off of the website what they have to say about it. It says, capture the glow of perfect skin with Luminous Silk Foundation, an oil-free fluid with exclusive microfill technology. So weightless, it redefines foundation. Its hydrating fluid goes on seamlessly with a silky texture and all-day buildable coverage. For all skin types, all-day sheer to moderate coverage. So it's basically saying that anyone can wear it and it's going to make your skin look naturally flawless, and then it's buildable up to about a medium coverage. So what intrigued me about this product is its claims to look naturally flawless, dewy, and like your skin. I love foundations that look natural on the face. You can't tell that it's sitting there, but yet it just makes your whole face look even. I have normal to combination oily skin, so what that means is my face is pretty normal if you're new to my channel, but my T-zone, like around my nose and this area, tend to get a little bit oily throughout the day and during the summer. So when I apply this to my face, it feels very refreshing, very light on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel cakey, and I would agree that the coverage of this is a buildable light to medium. This isn't something, in my opinion, that's going to give you full coverage. When I have like an acne spot or two, it doesn't really cover it up that well. I still have to go in with concealer afterwards. So if you have a lot of acne or a lot of things on your face that you're wanting to cover up, you might not like this foundation because you're still going to have to use a concealer. Now, when my skin's looking good, I'm feeling good, I love this foundation. I think it looks so natural on the face and it just looks like glowy. However, since I am a little bit oily, I can't wear this without a primer. I've tried this without a primer and it starts to separate and break up around my T-zone after about maybe 2 or 3 hours. So if I don't wear a primer, I cannot wear this. Now, if you have dry skin, I think you're gonna love this foundation because it is very hydrating, very natural, and it's not gonna emphasize any dryness on the face. And if you're oily and you're wanting to give this a try, I think you can still wear it. You're just gonna have to take a lot of steps to make sure you control the oil on your face, because I love dewy skin. Even though my skin is oily, I just take those extra steps. And by that, I mean wear a mattifying primer, use a powder to set it, and then maybe even a setting spray afterwards. I mean, usually I will do all 3 of those if I'm gonna wear this foundation because I don't want it separating, I don't want it going anywhere, but I love the way that it looks. So the shade that I purchased is number 6. This is my tan shade. I did notice with this foundation that the shade has a lot of green olive undertones. Not yellow, I mean, it's just like olive, very olive. And when I first put it on my face, the first time I wore it, I was taken back a little bit and I was like, this color is kind of weird, but it's very similar to L'Oreal True Match and W6, which is a drugstore foundation that I love. So if you're familiar with that color, that's kind of how I picked this one when I was shopping for it, because I was like, oh, this looks like W6 from L'Oreal. As far as the smell, there is a slight fragrance to this product, but it's nothing overpowering or crazy. Like, I don't notice it when I put it on the skin. And I'm sorry, I can't explain what it smells like because I'm not familiar with the scent. And I also took a picture with this foundation on today with flash photography so you can see how it looks. It is photo friendly if you're going to be taking flash. If you don't know, any products with SPF in it tend to give you a white flashback, which means your face looks kind of pale and ghostly and it just washes you out. This did not do that, which means it's great for photography. There's no SPF in this, at least it doesn't say on the bottle or on the website. So I think this foundation would be perfect for those of you who are looking for a natural, slightly dewy finish. It's not quite as dewy as like NARS Sheer Glow, which is my favorite high-end foundation. It's a little bit less dewy than that. It looks just so natural. You don't see it on the skin and it looks absolutely beautiful. Is it worth the price? I mean, there are other foundations I like more than this, but I am really, really liking this so far. And if you're looking for a specific high-end foundation that looks natural, this is probably the most natural looking high-end foundation that I have ever tried. If you're dry skin, definitely try this out. If you're normal, try it out. If you're oily, make sure you're gonna do other steps to control your oil if you're gonna give this a try. Now, if you have a lot of acne, again, I wouldn't go for this. I would go for a medium to full coverage foundation that's gonna cover up everything, and that way you don't have to go in with concealer, because then you're just adding a lot of product. So that's it for my little review on this product. I hope it will help some of you guys out. If it did help you, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, if you have any questions about this foundation, please leave it in the comments below. I read them all. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
My designer frames cover my face. Now everybody in the game wanna get them a taste.